Hey, I'm Dina Davidson, one of Thrive School's directors. I don't know if you've caught this, but summer is rapidly approaching. In fact, I would go so far as to say, with the end of May, it is officially here. And if you are anything like me, ever since elementary school, summer equals freedom. So I'm always so excited because I feel like the chains of normal, day-to-day living are gonna be broken for the next couple months. So I've got super excited about this week while I was taking some extra time resting and reflecting, kind of wrapping up our whole Thrive School year. And then I remembered that during summer, I can have this terrible tendency to actually allow this freedom to creep into lessening my habits of spending time with God. And I realized as I headed into summer, I didn't want to do that because I know that for me and my relationship with God, that doesn't spell freedom, that spells more something like distance. And I don't want to have distance from God this summer. So as I was seeking God this week, asking Him, how do you want me to pursue you? One of the things that He taught me, and He said to me, is I want you to be faithful in prayer. And it actually comes from Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Those words, faithful in prayer, express what I want to have in my relationship with God. This is the way that I'm going to make sure, while I am free in a lot of ways, I don't want to be so free that I'm unfaithful and distant in my relationship with God. I want to be free in a way that draws me closer to God. So I thought today I would share with you a really practical way that I'm going to spend some of my time this summer drawing close to God, specifically by being faithful in prayer. For me, what that's going to look like is taking 5 days out of the week where I spend a focused amount of time in prayer. For me, I'm actually going to set like a timer and devote those minutes to God. So whether it's a 5-minute timer or maybe you're an amazing saint, it could be like 12 hours of prayer. Who knows where you fall? But I'm personally gonna set this timer and commit to be faithful in prayer. And one of the things that I'm gonna do to help me with that faithfulness is I am actually keeping a list of the things that I know that God wants me to lift up in prayer. So you might actually be one of the things on my prayer list. I will be praying faithfully for Bayside, for those that are doing their devotions in the morning. And I would encourage you, what is the habit that you're going to start this summer to draw close to God? And if it happens to be like mine, prayer, I encourage you, make sure that you take some time today to actually specifically commit to ways that you're going to seek God through prayer, or whatever habit you're going to choose. Because I know that as we are faithful, God shows Himself to be faithful. And I encourage you this summer, don't spend your summer wishing that you had drawn close to God. Spend your summer actually drawing close to God, because He is the one who will give you the most free, the most wonderful summer that you can imagine.